Thanks, Devin. You may be familiar with pre-cancer screening for breast and colon cancer, but did you know there's a screening that can help detect early lung cancer? Here to tell us more about lung cancer and this early detection screening is Nurse Christina Paris.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning. I'm kind of a month behind because it was actually November was Lung Cancer Awareness.
Oh, well, you know, it's good to spread awareness any time of the year.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. So is there any new information around lung cancer and its causes?
So lung cancer is one of the leading causes of death in the U.S. and it's expected that 236,740 new lung cancer diagnosis will happen in 2022.
Wow.
That's staggering. We know that lung cancer, is the leading cause is smoking. So the best way to prevent that, of course, is to quit smoking. But you can also get, you're also exposed through radon, and some people have radon detectors in their homes. But 1 out of 15 homes in the U.S. is subject to radon exposure. So you definitely want to get a device or get that checked out. Then there's hazardous chemicals, people who work in factories or mechanics and you're exposed to diesel exhaust or car exhaust or factory chemicals can also cause lung cancer, and then particles and pollution. We hear about that in bigger cities. Thank goodness we don't have to worry about that as much up here. And then genetics. Those are kind of the big things that cause lung cancer.
Well, are there symptoms that would identify this type of cancer?
So for early lung cancer, we really want early detection.
Right.
There is absolutely no symptoms. No symptoms for early detection, which is really unfortunate because when people start to develop things like cough and hoarse voice and you might have constant chest pain or shortness of breath, coughing up blood, we get that a lot, and I just cringe when they call because that's almost too late. Like that's late in the game. Loss of appetite, headaches, you might have frequent blood clots, things like that. Those are all symptoms of kind of a later stage cancer.
So then if there's not a lot of symptoms or any symptoms for pre-screening, how can someone go about getting pre-screened to detect early lung cancer?
So that's the good thing. So now we have low-dose CT scans. So it's a lower dose of radiation, and we can do those CT scans. Some of the statistics, almost twice as many veterans are diagnosed with lung cancer. And as I said earlier, lung cancer is the leading cause of death. And only about 2% of the people who qualify for lung cancer screening for this low-dose CT scan screening actually get screened. So this is something that I really want you, if you are a smoker and you have smoked, a pack a day for 30 years or whatever, if you're over the age of 50, you need to have these conversations, please, with your provider. You can do the CT scan, they can do it annual, they can do it biannual, every couple of years. This is a conversation you should have with your provider. It can save your life. It can detect something early on, like a little lung nodule that maybe we want to watch to make sure it doesn't grow into something bigger. So definitely, I urge people, if you have smoked and smoked for quite a while, have this, and you're over the age of 50, have this conversation with your provider.
Well, thank you, Christina. That's great information for people at home, certainly to get out there and be proactive about all this stuff. And we appreciate you coming on the show, as always, for nursing the North.
Absolutely.
Yes, so thank you. And